Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing the facial mask.
No. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be trying this bubbly facial mask. I wanted to try the black chocolate mask, but stop. Anyways, so I decided to try this little bubbly carbonated mask. Y'all have a problem. I have these cucumber eye pads. I got these.
She's got a bunch of masks.
Yeah, I got a problem. So this is called the carbonated bubble clay mask. It look like gel or something like that.
I feel like opening that, it's gonna go
If it does, it's gonna get on this.
like a wine bottle.
I don't think so. Okay, let me read the directions before I open it. It's all in Korean. Seriously? Use it Korean. Read this.
아름다워요.
안녕하세요. Which one was that? 안녕하세요. Hi. What was another one?
Greeting and the farewell.
What was another one?
What do you mean?
안녕하세요. What was the other
I
one?
just said my building number to the cat.
No, it was another one we knew.
아름다워요.
What's that one?
I love you.
Aww. He used to get the cab drivers to tell him stuff so he can learn Korean. Speaking of Korean, we're gonna talk to y'all about long distance relationships today. That's weird. It's like, it look thick. You ready? I'm gonna do you first.
Interesting.
So if it go haywire, it's gonna be on your face.
But yeah, like she said, we're supposed to be talking to you guys about long distance relationships.
And we kind of got forced into one.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Military lifestyle. Oh, y'all, this is so thick. It's like glue. What in the world?
You're gonna
Ain't no
put that on my
directions.
face?
I don't know, babe. I'm scared. Oh,
I'm scared too.
English right here.
Long story short, put it on the face and then put it
yeah.
up.
Come on. You want me to get in your beard more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ah! You always do that. Stop hollering.
It's cold.
So he's getting a relaxer.
I ain't getting no relaxer. Man, if this mess mine relax the hair on my face, you not mad on me?
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
Going to work looking like Cat Williams from the jaw down. Dog.
I'm not doing mine. I'm just gonna do
What if
yours.
Cat Williams go natural?
You play too much. Look at me. Look at me. You kind of got a normal size forehead.
Wait,
It ain't big and it ain't too
what you mean
small.
kinda?
Yeah, I messed up, but you hurt me. Blew it like
I just hear it bubbling right now. It's just like Pop Rocks.
Pop.
Really? Is that in my nose?
It's okay. I didn't mean to.
What, does that change anything? Because you didn't mean to. God, dog.
All right, cool. All right.
That's
So now,
quick. God, dog, I'm in white face, ain't it? Okay, it's starting to bubble over here in a way that is not comfortable.
what you mean?
Ooh, babe.
What are you talking about?
Babe, I don't like it.
You
I
don't
don't
take it off?
like it. It's getting,
You playing? Don't play.
I feel like I'm trying to hide my secret identity.
I don't know. We gonna talk with your face like this, babe.
Why we can't talk with my face like this? You wouldn't marry me with my face like this? She's
So-
shallow.
Don't be around my. Naveen, please.
don't define you by your faults. Ain't gon' push your buttons either. Every day we starting fresh. This is how it's supposed to be. Never try to take advantage. You respect me as a man, but every once in a while you get to popping off and say stuff you shouldn't be saying. But I'm with you, I ain't playing. If it's thick or if it's thin.
This don't feel good. Around this part, it itching.
It's strange, ain't it?
Y'all, I don't like this mask.
Yeah, it's got a tingle sensation that's not comfortable.
It's itching. Ooh, wait, I just want to scratch my face. Oh.
So she said, bump the mask.
Well, it's itching. I'm taking this off. I can't do this.
Look, listen, y'all, we'll be back on camera after we take these off, okay?
All right, so we got our face wash. What did you think about the mask, babe?
It was interesting.
I won't do it again. I didn't like it. It kind of made it feel like everything was itching. I thought it was gonna be like a soothing type mask, but I didn't like it, so honestly I wouldn't recommend it because I don't like it. So I didn't want to end this video without giving y'all some tips on a long distance relationship. Of course, our story is going to be a little bit different from the typical person because we didn't choose to be in a long distance relationship. Duty calls, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't have a choice when it comes down to the military. So that is what happened to us. So what happened was Ray had a year tour to Korea, and I had to stay back. I couldn't go with him. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, we did it twice. Okay, so which one you want to tell them about?
Okay, so the first time it was 6 months. I went on a deployment. 7 months. I went on a deployment. We had just gotten in a relationship, you know, before I left. So there were some ups and downs to that. Some of the downs, of course, were that we were obviously apart, and it was really difficult because it wasn't like I lived in Florida and she lived in Idaho and she could just come visit me. You know what I'm saying? I was overseas.
That's the difference. What separates a military family from a civilian family is that with the civilian, you can just jump on the plane and see your significant other whenever. Like, you choose when you can see them. But when it comes down to the military, they leave and there's nothing you can do about it. No plane ticket, no nothing. You can't see them, and that's just that. And that makes it more difficult.
But yeah, so you know, it was early in our relationship, and of course being apart really sucked. But there were a couple things that we had to kind of establish up front before. You know, like at the beginning of our relationship, understanding that if we, you know, were going to be in some kind of a long-term, you know, lasting relationship, that we would have to have with the military being my occupation. So one of those things was trust. It was a big thing.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, that we had to trust one another. You know, knowing that we were going to be torn apart at different times, and it could be at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times with the military, you know, it's sad to say, but people will get pulled apart on deployments and on all kind of other jobs, and one of the spouses cheats or does a lot of things that they shouldn't do, and it makes people outside looking in, when they're considering being in a relationship with somebody that is in the military, really skeptical of doing that because people see, you know, what happens. There's so much divorce.
That's how I felt, because I told myself I'll never date a military man or date a football player because of the stigma that comes with them. And with the military, it's really bad. It's saturated with, oh, don't get married. Yeah, I mean, don't get tricked into getting married. That's another video. So one of the other.
Please excuse our children, you guys. They woke up from their nap, and like we told you, we're transitioning, so they're napping right over there.
The second thing is communication was major. When he found time, he would always check in. He'll talk to me while he was getting dressed in the morning. Like, he'll make sure that he talks to me every day when he was gone if he could. I did the same. As far as communication goes, we also had this app called the Couple app. I don't know if it's still out, but y'all, it was clutch. You can send pictures. You can lock the app first of all, so nobody can see, you know, what's going on with y'all. You can draw pictures. You can send videos. It was just really easy. It reminds you of birthdays, anniversaries.
You can do grocery lists. You can do everything.
That app was clutch.
And stuff like that.
It did have one thing on it that we was freaked out about. It was called the thumb kiss, yeah. And so what you do is I push down on the thumb and he will push down on it and it'll vibrate as soon as he touch it. So it was kind of cool and weird. Like when we first tried it was like,
it's like a trackpad. So like if she's touching the top right hand corner and I touch the bottom left, it won't vibrate until I find where she was touching on the
and it'll show you, it'll like appear and disappear when I let go. It was weird.
So it was kind of strange. And we ended up like doing it only like once or twice, but
we went rocking with that. It was too weird.
But I mean, the app was clutch. It was really awesome, and it helped with communication, like we were saying.
And another thing that I did was, and I feel like even if you're not in the military, you can do this. Is care packages. It's pretty much where you send a box of like their favorites, things you decorated. You send photos, and it's just a nice way of sending like a giant card. I don't know. I like being creative and doing stuff like that, so it was really fun. fun for me. You can pretty much Google or get on Pinterest to look up care packages if you're in a long distance relationship, and I'm telling y'all, it's really fun to do. And I also, instead of sending letters separately, I will put it in the care packages with his other stuff, so he can actually have something physical to see and to read. It kind of seems old school, but it's really sentimental. And the last thing that we want to talk about just really quickly, is keeping busy. Making sure you don't get consumed in the fact that you miss them so much and there's nothing you can do about it. Because that's the second part, is slowing down your day and just soaking it all in. Like, I had this big, huge calendar. I mean, it was huge. It was shaped like a heart. And what I did was took construction paper and I made links. And every day I would take it off. But sometimes I'll be in my room and I'll just like look up at the calendar and I'm like, yo, I got so long. I'm like, okay, don't harp on it. Just go and stay busy. Go to the mall, hang out with friends, hang out with somebody else that's in like a similar situation as as you. And you can kind of, just don't just sit there and do nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep busy.
And
work a little overtime.
Yeah, that could be, shown in a number of ways. Get active, do some kind of sport. You could.
It helps.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Go to some kind of school, do something.
And at night, it hits you hard at night. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't too much you can do at night because you be by yourself. But maybe some YouTube videos, read, pray.
Yeah.
Just keep your mind doing something other than just sitting around moping, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, and I know she said that was the last one, but there's one more that I want to throw in, and honestly, I don't know how we kind of skipped over it, but I can't harp on this enough. Like, be trustworthy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're away and you're thousands of miles away from, your significant other, like, the littlest thing can be something very big. You know what I'm saying? If you're not making sure that they understand that you're trustworthy and that you're being trustworthy and you're behaving that way, before the long distance happens, during the long distance, and after. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're in a sticky situation, fellas, ladies, whatever it is, somebody's trying to holler, like, whatever it is,
Curve.
like, go ahead. What did Buddy say? Nah, don't worry about it. Fellas, curve them, shorty, man, you ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? You got your lady at home. Ladies, the same thing. Let your significant other know that those kinds of things are happening.
Yeah, don't waste nobody's time. Like, if you feel like you're gonna go and you're gonna be in a different state or a different country and stuff like that, that you're gonna struggle with being faithful, just let that person go. Like, don't hang on to something and that you're not an honest person. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just more of a headache than anything. Why waste someone's time? So if you feel like you're not gonna put 100% in it, don't do it.
Absolutely.
Don't do it. You feel like somebody else can come along and you'll actually entertain them. Nah, don't do it. But yeah, that's some tips. Let us know if you want us to talk any more about, like, yeah. This was supposed to be a facial video, y'all, but it turned into this. All right, y'all. So that's it for this video. I hope that we helped you not to buy that crap of a. I ain't gonna say that. All right, y'all, that's it for this video. I hope that we helped y'all in some way. And if you have any more questions, just comment below and let us know. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Ooh, I got a bar. No? He hates. Bye.